Good evening, folks. It's Glenn the Ball Chef, and on this evening's menu we are going to put together a ham spaghetti. Probably something you've never heard of before, but it's been a family classic around my home for years, and I want to share it with you. And I think if you listen to the entire recipe, you'll be convinced this is something you might want to try. So let's get started and we'll take it from here. Alright, to get this ham spaghetti going, what we're going to do is we're going to start out with just maybe a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Into that we're going to add 4 cloves of garlic that have been chopped up. We're going to season that oil just a little bit. Into that we're going to add 1.5 pounds of cured ham. Just regular pork ham. You can use turkey ham if you wanted. I don't think they had turkey ham back when I was growing up. But you can certainly substitute it for that if you wanted to make this healthier. But it would not be like the original. So what I'm going to do is I just want to kind of brown this ham off a little bit, get some of these juices off of here. And as I do that, I'm going to add some mushrooms to this. And about 3 tablespoons of water. And what we'll do is we'll just kind of saute these mushrooms off this ham a little bit, and when this is all cooked up and ready for the next step, we'll come back. Alright, at this point we've got the mushrooms fairly well cooked off. The ham has lost some of its juice, and we're just going to put just a smidge, let's say maybe a teaspoon of some sea salt into, along with a 1/2 tablespoon of oregano and a 1/2 tablespoon of basil, which we will stir into this. Some aromatics, just to give this a little bit more seasoning. Finish the seasoning process off with a little bit of cracked black pepper. 5 rotations on that. Alright, now that we've got this seasoned up, we're going to set this aside and prepare our sauce. Alright, to prepare our sauce, we will start out with just some regular cooking oil, about 1/4 cup, and add the same amount in flour. And we're just going to make a light roux here. This just needs to cook long enough just to actually cook the flour. We're going to make a little bit of the sauce here. So why don't I do that, and we'll come back and I will then show you the next step. Alright, we've got our roux put together. The next step we're going to do is we're going to put in a cup of white wine. Put in a 1/2 cup first. Let's use that in with our roux so that we don't have any lumps in it. And you see there it's thickening up quite nicely. We'll add the other 1/2 cup into the roux, and we will stir that in until the wine and the flour roux have become one. Golden or anything like that. If you don't like wine, you can use some sort of stock. I'm going to add about a 1/2 cup of non-fat, 1/2 and 1/2, to our mixture here. And this is going to thicken this up, and we'll stir this around for a minute. Get this totally infused, and I'll be back with the next step. Alright, now that that's coming along, we're going to go ahead and add in 1 can of petite cut tomatoes. It's going to be a rosé sauce of sorts. And then to that, we are going to blend in about a 1/2 cup of water. Alright, now that we have our sauce thickening up a little bit here, not too thick, we've got 2 cups of Monterey Jack cheese. We'll put in about 1/2 for starters. Stir that in, make a little bit of a cheese sauce here, and we can go ahead and put in the other cup. Give us a full cup of cheese, and make sure that that's thoroughly melted. We're going to add the next ingredient, which is 2 tablespoons of chives. Stir those in. And now what we want to do is take our ham and mushroom mixture that we created earlier, and we want to put that into our cheese sauce. And there's some liquid in there that needs to be stirred in. Let this just sit on the stove on low, absolute low, for about 5 minutes. Let all of these flavors infuse, and then we're ready to plate this up on some pasta. Alright, and there we go, folks. It's the ham spaghetti by the Ball Chef. This is a very simple recipe, as you saw me just demonstrate. Something that you might want to try, a little unusual. Give this a little bite here. Get some of this spaghetti, a little bit of the ham. Tell you what, folks, that is really something kind of special for me. Brings back a lot of memories. The ham, the mushrooms, really works well on the pasta. Give it a try. If you like what you see, give me a like. If you don't, tell me why. Join me on G+, and thanks for watching. And as always, bonus.